Yo, we're live, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. We're back. It's been a week. I'm gonna get everything set up right now, so it'll be good to go. And I'll share my screen. I got three different things I want to show y'all, and then I guess we'll go from there. We're gonna have a great one today. So welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Um, it's gonna be a hell of a episode today. So we're gonna get this up and going right now. I just got to edit the title and stuff like that. Okay. Boom. I'm trying to figure out a title idea for both my Kick and YouTube. These are the live streams on Kick and YouTube. I got one we're gonna try. Yeah, I haven't streamed like a week, y'all. It's been a minute, so I have to like make sure everything's set up correctly. It's been a while, but we're gonna get this all up and going. Uh, Sorry for not making it entertaining at the beginning, but we gotta say I need to be more consistent with this. Well, obviously, I just started doing it a couple weeks ago. Um, but yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Uh, how is this camera angle? I might lower it a little more. I might lower it a little more, y'all. I'm not gonna cap. I can make the computer even more flat. Yeah, we're gonna do it like that. I think that's better. Have my arms out. Cool. So what I'm gonna do now is I need to get my video stuff set up because we're gonna. Usually I do in the stars. I record a few videos and from there we'll do some like talking, Twitter, chilling with the chat. I need to be more consistent with that. I'm so busy. I'm running my business. It's a lot, but I do want to get some of this in because it's good for me to like show you guys what I'm dealing with, and also it's good for you guys to see like the realities of being a young entrepreneur and that type of stuff for 100%. Let me get this going right now. Um, but kind of doing a little two for one. I like to get videos, recordings here. My computer's a little bit buggy right now, but we're gonna get this up and going. Um, it fucking loads. I think we're good. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, we're getting the first video ready. Sorry, y'all. I'm just getting everything set up. Uh, let's see. Here you go. Because I haven't recorded a video on Go Creative AI in like a week. Y'all was in Miami. I met with Tom DePolo. I'm not sure if you guys know who he is, but he's a very successful real estate commercial investor. Um, Great guy, great guy. Um, so yeah, let's get to the recording right now. Now I gotta share my screen so the viewers can obviously see. Uh, let's see. Boom. This is gonna be fun trying to get this all like, hold up. Yeah. So I have to make this in the front. Show. Order. Move up. There you go. And then you get this. Boom. It's kind of fucking, this is annoying the hell out of me already. I don't know why the, Man, this should be retarded. Maybe I'll try a different format today and we'll see how this format does. Like, why not? I don't know what's happening in my sharing stuff. But if that's okay, now we gotta fix this. Here's what it takes, y'all, for a good video, for a good content. You know what I mean? And let's just get it like that, so it's much easier for y'all to see. I'm gonna try this this normal, like this random. Let's see. So I gotta check it before. Honestly, it's actually okay. Yeah, we can record like this. Let's do it. Let's try it out. Let's try it out, y'all. Let me go up real quick. Shut the door. This is what it takes, y'all. So we're gonna try this I kind of like this angle a lot better, honestly. We'll try it out for a couple of videos and see. What's up, everyone? Today we're back with another video giving you guys a ton of value. I'm Colin, I'm the founder of Go Creative AI, and today we're going to talk about why most good businesses still lose to average competitors who are not, that great and definitely not much better than them or even close to them, but you always have issues because of the fact that these average businesses that aren't even doing anything better than you are still beating you. And all that stuff goes down to one thing, and it's simply marketing. These other businesses who are more average than yours are having better marketing strategies, and they're doing more and getting more volume out there than you, and that's probably the main reason why they're doing well. So here's uncomfortable truth, right? Business is not fair. The best businesses does not automatically win. The most skilled operator does not automatically scale. The hardest worker doesn't mean if you're the hardest worker, it doesn't mean you're automatically going to win. That's just not reality. There's more than just working hard. Okay, and this is the first thing we want to talk about here. It's skill versus leverage. Most business owners focus on getting better at the craft, delivering very, very high quality, and working harder than competitors. I'll add more to this too. Most business owners don't, I guess, in my opinion, they don't do enough to differentiate themselves than other people. They don't. Think about a real estate agent who I've helped a ton of them, or we've helped a ton of them in our business, right? And the one thing I'll tell you about real estate agents is it's really hard to differentiate yourself from everyone else, right? It's hard to be different. And the reason I'm saying that is because I've seen it firsthand. There's literally hundreds and hundreds and not thousands of super big real estate agents online. But they're all doing well, but there's so many of them, it's hard to separate yourself. So in that niche, you have to really figure out what separates you from someone else. But it's really with any niche. That's just one niche that I noticed that it's really, really hard to separate yourself, especially if you're just getting started. 100%. So leverage beats skill, and here's kind of like what leverage looks like. You have to definitely improve in all these, and basically if you're not scaling the way you want, it's usually because of at least one of these reasons, right? So distribution, attention, speed, systems in place, brand trust. I would actually add too, add creatives, landing pages, add volume, add variety. Those are tons of options and things that you need to make sure are correct for your business. And again, a better service isn't enough. And here's another mistake. So I wrote this down. I thought about this earlier this morning before I was recording this video. But here's a mistake that I see all the time. Most business owners assume if you work more and you work better, people are just going to notice. But that's not the case in 2026. It's just not. Markets reward whoever shows up the most, whoever explains the problems best, whoever is remembered first. So that comes down to marketing and creatives. Ad creatives are very, very, very important. Okay. But it's not whoever quietly delivers the best back-end work. Here's an example. We'll look at all these AI companies right now. The ones that do the best are the ones that have the most publicity and the ones that are able to, bring the most emotional message that basically makes people want to take action and work with them. Okay. If you're an AI company, I'm sure there's many really, really good varieties that are different than ChatGPT that are out there. But most of you guys use ChatGPT because that's the one you've heard of the most and that's the one everyone uses. Like, for example, Claude. I'm not saying Claude's that much smaller than ChatGPT because it's not. But Claude, they all have their own use cases, okay? And that's what you guys have to realize is perception is much more important than reality in business, okay? If you want to have a successful business, the way people perceive you is everything. The way your business operates and the way people see how the content, that your business is doing well, things like that is going to create more opportunities for you. You're going to get way more inbound from that, okay? If the market perceives someone as the authority, they become the authority, okay? Even if others are technically better. This is why the loudest brands often win, the clearest message converts, and the most visible businesses grow faster. The more eyes you have in your product, the more likely people are to take action and do something and actually eventually pay you for your service or product, okay? Silence is invisible. So that's the point. Your product is important, but what's going to make you super successful is not just what you do, it's the message you send. That message, the why, is what's going to literally get you to make a lot of money, okay? And I've seen it over and over again, okay? So what actually creates unfair advantages, and this is so, so important for your business, having a very clear positioning, right? Who are you helping? What problem are you solving? Why are you different than every other business? Number two, you need constant visibility, right? Tons of ads, tons of content, retargeting, repetition, a very high performing landing page. You have to have a very simple explanation. I always tell businesses and business owners, the simpler you can make the messaging and the simpler you can make it, the better. Obviously, your business is very complex, but from my experience, the simpler it is, the more it's going to convert. Trust me. And then speed of execution. So testing faster, improving faster, and adapting faster. But you have to be careful with this because I'm very, very fast paced. So for me, I actually have to slow down because of my personality and the way I am. I love to move as quickly as possible. But with ads, you kind of have to be a little bit slower because you have to give it time to, season, right? That's kind of the word. So at least a few weeks on Meta. Like for me, I run ads at $100, $200 a day. And that's kind of what I do. But it really just depends on your budget and the amount of money you're making. If you're making more money, you're going to put more money into ads. That's just the reality of it. So yeah. And here's the final takeaway. And I'll add a few more things as well about this whole topic. If your business is good, but it's not growing, it's not bad luck. It means that your creatives, people are seeing your creative. So if they're not buying, it's for a reason. Okay. Maybe they're not buying because they're not, your cost per click link's too high. You have very little people click on your landing page. Maybe it's because your landing page is not fully optimized. Maybe it's because you're not targeting the right group, right? You're targeting someone who's too old or too young or something like that. Maybe it's some other reason. Messaging might not be clear. But there's so many different things, and obviously at Go Creative AI is what we help business owners and service-based companies with, because most people don't have the time to think about all these little things, especially when they're already trying to run their service as well. So what I recommend is you let someone like us, an expert in the industries, and we've helped hundreds of industries right now, right? We have tons of clients who have had a ton of success, in like literally any single industry. So we understand it all very well. And what I'll tell you guys is anything's possible, okay? Scaling to $100,000 a month is very possible, especially right now. It's never been easier, especially with the online businesses, but you have to do it correctly. And that's kind of what I've noticed with many people. They don't know how to scale correctly. So what I would recommend for you guys is if you are someone and you're looking to build an amazing business that changes your life and your family's life and all your employees' lives as well, this is the video for you, okay? So in the description, I have a link where we have an application form where you guys can book a call with us. And we're going to go over potential problems you're going to have, that you're having, I guess, how we're going to fix those problems. And basically, we have a custom built strategy tailored to your specific niche and your specific business that we will deliver to you. And it will genuinely help you so much, save you so much time. It's all fully built with our AI automations and our AI agents that we have created, and also have tons of people who help. So there's also a human aspect to it. So the human reviews the AI that fixes your business. And again, the whole goal is to get you more leads, therefore more revenue. So if you're interested, click the link below in the description. If you want to scale your business, I highly recommend to fill out the application form. If you qualify to book a call with us, you'll talk to either me or one of my team members, and we'll show you exactly how we can help your business grow in a very, very quick span. So again, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you got anything out of it, please comment down below what you got out of this video. And also, if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer it below. So yep, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. All right, y'all. First video done. So let me just get that out of here, because I'll also have to go back to my information stuff here. So that was a good video. One video down the drain. Ooh, here's a good video I think I should talk about. This was a good one, actually. Here's a really good video, actually. I think that's going to be good. Hopefully you guys got value from that if you're watching. I'm about to get another one in right here. But my goal is to get 3 and then go on Twitter for like 15, 20, probably 10 to 20 minutes. That's the goal of it. Maybe I'll record this one and we'll go on Twitter earlier so you guys can look at that. So let me just get this up here. Boom. That's fire. That'll be fire. All right. So now I'm going to record another one. If you guys can see, it's the hidden cost of cheap leads and why quality always wins. Well, let me get this. See, I got my intro. I don't know why that popped up there. All right, let's start this here. Let's make sure it's good to go. This is a huge issue I have seen with many businesses that I have specifically worked with, and I want to explain to you guys what the problem is and how we help with it in our company, right? So the hidden cost of cheap leads and why quality always wins. The problem with Meta and Google is you have to optimize it perfectly for your specific business, okay? And this is why I wanted to make this video, because I've seen it so many times. Businesses have ads that have a very good cost per link click, but their leads are just not good. They're not good at all. So obviously on paper, cheap leads do feel good, especially in the beginning, right? And the reason I say that is because it happened to me. When I first started running my business, I was running ads like $30 a day. I got a lot of leads, but they weren't tailored to my specific needs. So what I actually want to do is I literally want to go over, like eventually, I'm going to go like on my ads manager and show you how I run my ads. I'm really giving you the sauce of how a marketing agency runs ads for myself. My clients, obviously, if I have permission to some, maybe I could show you guys, but for the most part, I probably wouldn't do that because that's more tailored to them. But I'm open to showing my own personal ads just to show you guys what exactly the settings I have. And that's sauce for you guys. And again, this is all free. This is all totally free content. So again, why cheap leads feel good at first, right? High volume. So if you get 100 leads, you're like, oh dang, that's a lot of leads. You got not a lot of notifications, a lot of dopamine coming in my system. Busy calendars. But the thing is, then you hop on a phone call and these people are not qualified, mostly not qualified. And let me be fair, even if you have high quality leads, a majority of them probably aren't qualified. But if they're higher quality, maybe eventually they're easier to close in like a couple months down the road, right? So you're having growth like in your head, but it's really not even growth. The real cost of low quality leads is it creates a ton of hidden problems. So wasted sales calls, when I first launched my company, I had that a ton. I was on the phone with a ton of potential clients who generally were not ready to pay. And also partly it was because of the niche I was in. I was in a niche where 87% of the niche makes less than 50 grand a year. And that's a real estate agency, guys. And I love real estate agents. I actually am licensed and I used to do tons of real estate deals. 15 before I was even 19 years old. I've done a ton of them. Okay. And that's why I help them now scaling because I understand that business extremely well and how to do well with negotiations and also lead generation. But you don't want to waste sales calls. I would rather have, obviously volume negates luck. As like many entrepreneurs say, you need to have a lot of volume, but at the same time, you need to have a lot of clicks. But those clicks and those lower quality prospects, you got to have some sort of lower ticket page where you can like build it. It's there, they can purchase it, but you have no part in trying to sell to them because of the fact that they're not going to pay you $5,000 or a couple of $1,000. That's just not how it's going to happen. Also, like if you have wasted sales calls, that means you have lower close rates because you have more prospects who are not qualified. That's pretty clear. Team burnout. Most of your team members are not going to like having low quality leads. If I have team members and we're already expanding at Go Creative AI, but if you want to have team members who like your stuff, they want to get good quality leads because it makes them excited. And if you give them the opportunity to make more money, you're also going to make more money, and then in turn, you have more opportunities to make your clients happy, which is exactly what everyone wants. Okay. And lower morale, it's pretty clear. And then longer sales cycle is also pretty clear. And then, right, your time becomes the most expensive part of the progress, right? Your time becomes the most expensive part of the process. Okay? And that's not what we want here. So high quality leads require a lot less convincing. That's very, very clear. They close faster because they have the money to actually pay for it. They respect your time a lot more from what I found. They also trust your process, especially if you have testimonies and you've had a lot of success in your specific business. That's not accidental. That's engineered. That's what I put here. Why filtering is power. Many businesses fear filtering, and this is actually me. I'll tell you guys, I've been through tons of variations in my landing page, and it's very tough to filter because your cost per consultation, your cost per phone call will typically be a little bit higher, right? Especially if you're only running ads on Meta and Instagram, that's where I see it go up the most. But at the same time, yes, if you filter too hard, you will lose opportunities, and that's kind of why I actually will personally come into your business and show you how to make sure that you do it correctly. There's a very fine line of how to make sure you're not asking too many questions, but you're also asking the right questions, which it's kind of complicated, but I'll make a video on that actually. I think that'd be good for you guys to see. But filtering will increase your close rates, absolutely. Personally, I've had this happen to me. Filtering saves a ton of time, and it'll also obviously increase your profit because you're putting less time into higher quality people, resulting in more money in your pocket. You don't need more people, you need better people. Just mentioned that a second ago. The best businesses have very clear qualification systems, very clear messaging, also very clear expectations. So for example, I work with some marketing companies, and on calls, whenever you have a potential client, You have to set expectations straight. And you say basically like this, and this is just saying this out of my head, but it would sound something like this. Hey, so and so, I'm so happy you joined the call. I really appreciate you, putting your next hour of time into listening to me and give me an opportunity to show you how we can help you. I really appreciate it. But I want to be ultra clear. But at the end of this call, I want to have a very clear decision of what's going to happen from you. We're going to show you everything we need. We're going to figure out the problems you're having in your business, how we're going to help you solve it, and basically we're going to show you our offer. It's obviously tailored to you. So the price we'll figure out in a little bit, but I want to figure out exactly how I can help you. And if everything sounds good, will you be willing to move forward with us? Do you have that opportunity? Like, would you do it? And then see what they say. You got to put more pressure on them. Trust me, that's very important. So I have seen many businesses struggle on this because you have a lot of tire kickers. That's just part of it. Right now, in the year we're in, businesses are built on trust. You have to have people trust you and want to work with you. If they don't trust you and they don't want to work with you, then it's really hard to have success. So every single person you've helped, and I'll take this from my personal experience, every single client that I have worked with in my business has had leads come in their system. Every single one. There's not one client I've had that has not had leads. Okay? Obviously, there's clients who have more success and less success, and usually it's because of how bad they want it. If some clients like, dang, I put this money down, I really want to have success, they're going to do it. But the ones who are more on the lazier side, it's tougher, and you kind of have to help them and walk them through it more. But it's okay. Obviously, we help all types of personalities no matter what, and I can tell you from personal experience, I love seeing people happy. I love changing people's lives, and that's exactly what we're here to do at Go Creative AI. And that's exactly what I want my clients to do, is help their clients change their lives positively. And together, we can literally change hundreds and hundreds of people's lives. And that goes in bicycles and that kind of circles. And that leads to changing a lot more lives, which is great. So that's the video. Very short, a little shorter than normal. But again, guys, if you're looking and you're struggling with your ads and you're trying to figure out how to fix it, I would highly recommend to look at all of our YouTube videos. We have tons of videos on how to help you guys improve the ads you run, the landing pages, and optimizing your full funnel so you get the most clients possible. That's obviously what we do here. But on another line, if you're interested in getting higher quality leads and getting better leads, click the link down below in the description. Book a call with us today. We'll show you exactly how we can help scale your specific business. We'll build a whole marketing plan for you, and also we'll build an AI optimization funnel that will basically qualify our leads, make sure they're the highest quality possible, done fully for you, and we'll deliver it to your email, text message, or CRM, however you want. So I highly recommend you click that link below in the description, fill out the application form, and book a call with us. I think we have tons of value to give to you guys. We've had tons of successes, like, and I'll mention a couple right now. Aiden, he's the founder of Tradesman Leads. We built his whole landing page. We rebuilt it, and also we're helping him with his ad creatives right now. And he's doing very, very well. Again, this guy is making a lot of money right now, and he's tripled his revenue in the last 90 days. Another client, Jessica, she's an Airbnb owner. We got her 2 bookings in her first week. We did not put that much money in her ads originally. We did not, and we got 2 bookings in her first week, which is probably a 30 or 40x ROAS, return on ad spend. So she's doing great. So again, guys, if you want to be like Jessica and Aiden, click the link down below, book a call with us, and I think you'll be very, very pleased in the next few months with the results you get. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, there you go. Let's see. All right, y'all, I'm tired, y'all, but I'm happy I got a lot of stuff done here. I'm gonna fix my chair. There you go. Oh, should I go on Twitter right now? Oh, no, actually, no. I'll give you guys, you know what we'll do? I'm going to give you guys an update on everything I'm doing right now. And actually, I'm going to hop on my computer and I got some sauce to give you guys. So it's been 30 minutes now, but I was going to say I learned a lot from the last few days. So I wanted to share with you guys some stuff I learned. So number one, I'm actually starting to read more books, which is kind of interesting, but just I want to get my whole I guess mindset on reading. Okay, very important. So think about this: grab your phone, grab a go in the calculator app on your phone, and what you need to do is first of all, let's say you read 5 pages a day of a book. Okay, like a chapter book on successful people and learning things about money, about life, about anything you're interested in. Okay. An average author is probably about what, 50 years old? An average book's like what, 100, 150 pages probably? Something like that. So if you grab your phone and grab your calculator, if you read 5 pages a night, you can get a typical book done in 30 days, meaning that's 12 books a year. And if the average author of a book's 50 years old, do the math. What's 50 times 12? You have 12 books, and the average author is 50 years old, meaning you're getting 600 years of knowledge in a year. Okay? Now do that by 10 years. That's 6,000 years of knowledge in 10 years. And let's say you read 10 pages a day, it doubles it. Okay? So that's why you want to learn from other people. I never knew that. I learned this when I was in Miami. Okay? Some other things I learned are that some people have so much money, they generally don't know what to do with it. They get $3 or $4 million a week in cash. They have to spend it because they don't want to pay taxes on it. So what do? You guys gotta buy real estate. You just buy plots of land. You buy anything you can because you don't want to leave that money in the bank because you'll get taxed on it, right? And actually, interesting because I had some friends ask me about what I learned from Todd, the real estate, commercial real estate guy who's doing very well. And what I told some of my friends who are entrepreneurs, I'm like, dude, some of the stuff I tell you wouldn't even help you because you're not in the position I'm in. You haven't grinded for years and had the ups and downs that I've had. But really, the best thing I could take away from it, that I could tell anyone, especially the viewers, who it would actually genuinely help, is that when you're young, you need to take an enormous amount of risk. And you're going to fail. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. But you have the opportunity to take risks because you're not technically, you don't have kids, most likely. You're single. You have the opportunity to put a ton of time and a ton of action into your dreams, into your passions. And basically, you keep taking a risk, you'll probably fail 10, 15, 20 times, whatever. But you'll have the one hitter, that one thing that makes you like $100,000, $200,000. So then after that compounds. Obviously, you have a successful business that's going to compound into a lot of monthly recurring revenue. Then from there, you put a chunk of that money into a conservative passive income asset, so like real estate, crypto. I'll say one of those two, or reinvest more into yourself if you want. It's really up to you. But the lesson is, when you're young, take a lot of risk. As you get older, that risk typically is going to go down. For some people, maybe you want to take more risk when you're older. Who knows? Like look at Elon. But a typical person who wants to make millions of dollars, that's how it works. You take a lot of risk, you lose a lot. By the time you're 24, 25, you start when you're 18, you're going to have a couple $1 million in the bank probably if you do it correctly. And then you put into real estate, buy assets, and then keep running your business. And usually in 10 or 15 years you're done. You can just kind of financially retire. You buy one real estate property, then it compounds into multiple, and you're done. It's just a different world we're in. So I'm going to call it there. I need to go to bed. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was like, 35 minutes. I had two, hopefully pretty beneficial videos there. I'm going to probably post one on tomorrow, and then I'll be back tomorrow with more. I want to give you guys updates on Go Creative AI. So that's my company. It's my AI marketing company. And we actually just started our ads day. We're on our 6th iteration now. So we've had a lot of iterations. We've had a ton of successes. But I'm always looking to make better, myself better, and my company better. and my SOPs better and everything more efficient for my potential clients and my clients. So we've been through a lot of things. We're changing a lot of things. We have a lot of exciting things coming up with content, with AI tools we are getting. I'm actually getting the new, I don't know if you guys know what MotionBot is, but I am very into AI, and I think it's a huge use case for my clients for automations, follow-up, for getting leads. So we're getting that on the way. I know how to use it. I mean, watch videos and stuff, and I also understand Claude Code, coding. I have a back end in that, and I have a lot of experience in that. So very excited for that to come, to be honest with you, because I think it's a use case for me, for content, like clipping, videos, clientele, lead outreach, helping clients, automations, building things, clipping. There's so many different things. I think I repeated myself there, but there's a lot of different things we could use this for, and I'm very stoked about it. I gotta build it, but I think ClaudeBot, MotionBot, whatever you call it, it's the start of a revolution in the AI industry. And I feel like if you're not in it, you're gonna get left behind. This is, mark my words here, this is gonna get clipped. I know this is gonna get clipped in a few years. MotionBot is like the Bitcoin of 2010. Mark my words. This thing will make people millions of dollars if implemented correctly in businesses. In a couple months, there'll be a new MotionBot that's better, right? And you want to be, you as a business owner, you want to be the first person on that wave. Luckily for me, I'm ahead of it, and I'm probably gonna make millions and millions of dollars from this. But it's also because I'm helping people, and also because I'm the first in it. So I highly recommend, if you're in any business, you need to figure out your competitive advantages, whatever it may be. So that's my last message to you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm gonna end it here.